Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. 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 Today's video is going to be a tag video. I was watching Lynette from LBD Beauty here on YouTube, and she did the eyeshadow palette Wishlist tag, which was created by It's Lori's Life. I watched her video. I thought it was a really fun video, and I even commented under her video, oh, I should do this tag. I have some palettes that I really regret not picking up, and she was like, you should do the tag. So I am going to do the tag. So from what I understand from watching her video, she picked 5 eyeshadow palettes, and you have to say, why did you want the palette? Why didn't you buy the palette? And would you buy the palette today if you could? So we are going to jump right in. I have 5 palettes that I have serious regret for not buying. 2 of them are actually Juvia's Place palettes. The first one is the collaboration that she did with Yami Angelina, I believe her name is. And that palette was absolutely gorgeous, like the colors. And I am going to put the, either here or here, I'm going to put a picture of the palette. The color story was beautiful. I kept going back and forth to Juvia's Place website and putting it in my cart and taking it out and putting it in my cart and taking it out. And I didn't buy it. And the reason why I didn't buy it is because it sold out when I thought I had so much time to pick it up. Like, I'm underestimating people and how much they want things and what the availability of these things are. So I didn't purchase it in time. And it sold out. And I thought that they said they were going to be bringing that palette back. And so far they have not. But if they do bring it back, that is one palette that I do know that I would buy. The next palette is also from Juvia's Place, and it is the Vanessa palette. I almost feel like I have the Bronzed Rustic palette, and I am actually looking at a picture of the Vanessa palette as we speak, and this one is very similar to me, very similar, except for maybe one shade. It's very similar to the Vanessa palette, but that was another situation where I was like, okay, I have plenty of time, it's not going to sell out, and it sold out on me. I wanted it because I love like this, I don't know what this little speckled color is that they have in there. The picture that I have is like a little bit out of focus, so I can't tell you what that shade was, but that shade is what pretty much sold me on the palette. But I kept thinking, I have time to pick it up. Put it in my cart, took it out of my cart, put it in my cart, took it out of my cart. I didn't buy it, and it sold out on me. And even though I think that it is very similar to this Bronze Rustic palette, I think that if it did come back into stock now, that I would buy it again. So the third palette is actually a palette that is still available. And it's one of those things that I keep putting in my cart and taking out, and that seems to be the theme. I want the palette, but I talk myself out of it. I put it in my cart, and then I say I can't justify picking up the palette. This one is actually from Be Perfect, and I think it is called the Carnival 3. It is a collaboration palette, and I'll put the name of the person that they collaborated with when they created this palette. But it is in essence a gigantic rainbow palette. I have other rainbow palettes, and I think that's why I did not buy this palette, because I couldn't justify it. I have the Plain and Makeup by Yolanda palettes. This wig is making me itch. Plain and Makeup by Yolanda palettes, which I think are really, really similar to this palette. And I think I keep talking myself out of buying it because I say those are so similar. But then I keep looking at it and saying it's so pretty and I want it. The packaging is so pretty and I want it. That's what keeps getting me, that the packaging of these items is gorgeous, and that kind of sucks me in. Would I buy it now? I want to say I am still on the fence about this one because I still keep saying that I can't really justify the purchase, but it's on Beauty Bay, and Beauty Bay they keep having sales, like 20% off sales. So I may one day find it on a 20% off sale and say, yeah, I want to go ahead and get it and pick it up. Right now my mind is saying I would not, but you never know. Third one, the fourth one is from Give Me Glow, and I know I keep hearing about all of this drama around Give Me Glow, but I am not familiar with it because I'm just really learning about the company and picking up a few items from them. So I'm not really familiar with the drama of it all. I do know I absolutely love the formulas of their shadows. I have the Vintage Rose palette. I have their Olive palettes. I have the Vivid Rose. I have the Vivid Rose palette. I have the Vintage Rose singles because the actual palette sold out, but they still had the single. So I have those in a separate palette. But the palette that I have been wanting and did not pick up, well, had not picked up. So since this whatchamacallit started, this tag started, I have picked the palette up. But that is the Christmas Morning palette, and I wanted it for one gorgeous duochrome, and because it's a Christmas theme, and we're gonna do a Christmas look with this Christmas theme palette at Christmas time, and that's just it, and that's all. But I want it because I know of the quality. I know I'm gonna absolutely love that duochrome, and I know that some nice looks are gonna be made with this palette. Why didn't I buy it? Just like I said before, it's one of those things that I kept putting in and taking out of my cart and just saying, well, at this point, it's not even Christmas, so why should I even buy it? But it went out of stock when I wanted it, and so I couldn't get it. And then they sent me an email, and it was back in stock. So when the third question comes, so would you buy it now? I have recently purchased it, and actually, as of today is the 15th, I believe, or the 16th, one of those days. It is actually out for delivery, so it'll be here today. So I did actually purchase this palette. The last palette that is on my sort of wish list, or has been on my wish list, is from Adept Cosmetics. I have seen so many gorgeous videos on this palette. I went to the site because I was like, ooh, I really want that. And then it was expensive. That is I think it's called the Kodan palette. And of course, I'll have the picture up on the screen somewhere. It was just, I didn't buy it because it was expensive. And that really does not make a whole heck of a lot of sense because I have Pat McGrath palettes. Let's see. I'm tell you what the price of it was. If they have it on their website anymore. Yeah, but it just says sold out. I actually don't even know if it's going to be coming back in stock, but as I am looking at this price, I don't know what the heck my problem was. I think it's because it was a brand that I didn't really know. Like, I had heard of people in the beginning getting a lot of the singles from Adept Cosmetics, but then they started coming out with these like limited edition palettes, and then I looked at it and I was like, no, I don't know if I'm spending that kind of money. It was only $61. I've spent $52 on Sydney Grace palettes at this point, so I don't know. I probably, this is like I'm having regret now that I should have gotten it. I think that if it comes back into stock, I will probably pick it up. Because now that I am going back and revisiting the site, it is not as expensive as I thought it was. And it's like less than half the price of a Pat McGrath palette. But that is the way the cookie crumbles. I am going to also tag some people to do this because I am interested to see which palettes that you have on your wish list that you haven't purchased yet. I am actually going to put the people that I tag in the description, in my description. So check it out down there. I may even put it on the screen here, and I would like to see you all do this video. I do have some definite people in mind that I want to do this video. That's it, you all. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I have a new video coming out. Have a great day, and may your day be as flawless as your makeup.